Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. This morning we are joined with Michael Franzese. His life was changed after leaving his crime mob family, and he's headed to Columbia to share his story. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
All is well. Thank you so much for being here on Good Day Columbia. First off, it's no joke when I say that you were part of the mob.
That's correct. I was a made member of the Colombo crime family in New York, one of the 5 New York mafia Cosa Nostra families.
So what exactly did you do that you can publicly say that is?
Well, listen, I was a soldier in the family. I took my oath. I was initiated on Halloween night, 1975. I became a soldier at that point and worked my way up to the position of capo regime or captain. And I was a captain in that family for almost 15 years. And listen, I did whatever I was told to do, and fortunately, I knew how to use that life to benefit me in business, and went on to make a very significant amount of money. I became a major target of law enforcement. I probably had about 18 arrests. I was indicted 7 times. I had 2 federal racketeering cases, one brought on by Rudy Giuliani. I was acquitted in that case when I went to trial. And I was heavy into that life for just about 20 years.
Okay, so now what made you decide to leave that type of family? Because we always see on TV, it's like for you to decide to leave, it's either you're locked up or you're in the grave.
Yeah, well, in my case, I met a young woman who I fell very much in love with, and she's now my wife of going on 38 years.
Oh, good for
She's
you.
a young Christian woman who had a major impact on me. And that life, I want to be clear, the life is very destructive to families. I mean, my own family, not my wife and kids now, but mother, father, brothers and sisters, really suffered dramatically as a result of my father's being part of that life and serving 40 years of a 50-year prison sentence. Our family was destroyed. And every family of every member of that life meets the same fate. It's very destructive. And when I met this young girl, I said, I don't want to put her through this, so I have to make a choice. It's either her or the life, and I chose her. And getting out of the life was very difficult. It was very challenging. There was a contract on my life because you can't walk away. My father, for a time, disowned me. We patched it up later on. I also served 8 years of a 10-year prison sentence. I had a huge forfeiture clause. I had to give up a lot of my assets. But at the end of the day, it all worked out. And here I am, all these years later, alive and free. So I've been very blessed, very fortunate.
Well, speaking about being blessed, you're coming to Columbia this Thursday. I understand that you're speaking at a men's event at a local church. What is that all about?
Yeah, it's Northside Baptist Church. I was there once before, a couple of years back. We had a huge men's group. And, I just share my story. I tell people what I went through, tell a lot of stories about the life and how I got out of the life. I share my faith. And it was a really great time. Last time they had a barbecue, all the guys really got down. I do a lot of men's groups, and I love to get down with the men,
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do the same. I understand they have a pretty big attendance ready for Thursday night. They're going to have a great barbecue, and we're going to have a good night. And they're going to ask me questions, and I tell them, listen, you could ask me anything that you want. I've been asked everything under the sun, so fire away, and we just have a good time.
So all this is happening Thursday, February the 9th at Northside Baptist Church, starting at 6:30. And for the final question, anything else that you want to add, or how can people get in touch with you? Because your story is pretty fascinating, Michael.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm all over social media. I have a big presence on YouTube and Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the whole bit. I'm easy to get. My email is michaelfranzese@gmail.com. Anybody wants to reach out to me, I'm always try to make myself as available as I can for people that might have questions. And that's it. But most people follow me on social media.
All right, Michael Franzese, thank you so much for being on Good Day Columbia with us.
Well, thanks for having me.